Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Voice Watch Diaspora. I'm here with Moha. Moha, welcome back again. And to pick it up from where we left, take us through the journey of your reformation from the world of, alcohol, drugs, and everything in between, because you've seen it all.
Greeting to everyone. Well, first thing is first. The journey is a decision you make with yourself. Because this thing is a bad habit and it takes over your system. That's why many people cannot get out of it and they stay on it for the rest of their life. Two things I did was, one, I prayed to Lord, I asked him, I need your help. And the second one is I became firm with myself about my decision. And I say that I will drink water as much as I can to flush it out, because the body I have is like a machine. It can recover itself. So by doing it a couple days, I started feeling the sober life. And when you start feeling a sober life, it's like you wake up right now and your eyes got open and you feel the brightness, the energy it carries, and the feeling you have, and the packet going upper. That's the best part a man would love. My money used to go to the people and the drink, but since I quit, I buy what I want and I take care of what I need to take care of. So the journey is a simple thing, decision. How you decided. Are you firm with yourself? Or are you trying to fool the family that you are a good person now, but you are not really a good person? Well, the worst thing is lying to yourself. Me, to avoid that, I lean on the Creator, the one who created me. I told him, hey, I'm just a baby. I can't do it without you. I'm in a bad shape. I said, Father, I'm messed up. I'm in a bad shape. And I don't have a parents. I don't have someone that I follow the footstep. So I say, you be my mom, you be my dad, you be my everything. Take care of me. Starting that day, my intention don't even run into it. I focus on something else. I program myself to a different direction. And then changing location, the people and the surroundings. Going away from the things you love for the sake of just the recovery to be a better man. So that's what it took me through. Very simple. It's a firm decision. And without God, you cannot do nothing. I don't care how strong and how rich you are. Without God, you can't do it. Because there was a time, one night, I was sitting down with $40,000. I don't know how I get that money. And the whole thing was kind of illusion and a dream. I woke up, I had a $9 in my pocket. What did I do with it? I went to a strip club, and the more beautiful lady that come, the more I will spray the money. The more I spray the money. People spray $1. I was doing 120 only. So people took all my money that night and went home. At least I could have bought me a little Mercedes Benz with that $40,000 right now. But how did that money come? It came in the wrong way, and it will go in the wrong way. It wasn't meant for us. It's the devil's money. And the devil will confiscate it anytime he wants. But right now, he cannot take my couple dollars I have in my pocket unless I want to remove it and buy what I want, unless I want to donate it. So, if you are a drinker and you're trying to get out of the situation, the main thing is you need to decide, hey, I need a firm decision. Because unfirm decision with yourself can be your own enemy to yourself. And the second thing, You are a creation, you're not a creator. Lean on the creator. I don't care what God you believe in. You believe in Jesus, Allah, or there is one up there, the Most High. Just put your trust on the one who created you. Be firm with yourself. Yes, ma'am.
When we come to the recovery center, that's how you call it here, or rehab, take me through how this has shaped the new Mohamed.
These things is hard to get into it. For a people with the name Mohammed. And me, I don't believe in nothing is hard. Ukuta ni ukuta nataka, panda yo ukuta ni niende pande ngine. I was trying to figure out a way to go around this thing and to get in recovery program, because when I go to a ministry house, sometimes I take myself to a ministry house so I can get better and come back. But the problem is ministry house belong to the Christian. And when they hear the name Mohammed, they all look at me like, and you from Somalia? That's one thing they say to me. They think that I'm a disastrous person because of that name. But I tell everybody, hey man, we in the same boat. We fucked up. We here to repair ourselves. Whether you hate me or like me or whatever's in your mind, all I know is I live in a land where there's a freedom of religion and freedom of speech. So I enforce my way in by asking them, if there is a place where I can utilize my freedom of speech, sir. What do you mean freedom of speech? Well, if you putting people in here because of they are Christian, and now I'm not a Christian, but I'm here in a bad shape, just like the people you are helping. So they will think a little bit, because the government will involve in if they violate that right. And me, I will go around it however it takes me until I get that thing. There is no backing down. Haki ya Mungu mpaka nitengeneze hiyo vitu. Hakuna kuwacha. There is no point of me quitting something when I started. So one person gave me a chance. He said, you know what? This is Christian based. We sing in the morning. We read the Bible. Man, I told him, you can sing whatever you want. Do whatever you like. All I'm here is to sober up, to put my pieces together. I'm working on my own transmission, I told him. My transmission is fucked up. I'm working on it. And sir, if you're not gonna help me today and leave me on that situation, it only gonna get worse. He said, how does it get worse? I will be a threat to the society, number one. Number two, I will come to downtown and rip all your beautiful flowers. The things you be farming and trying to make things look good, I will mess it up. And then I told him I will trash the city. So that's not healthy for the people. I told him, oh, okay. Are you being a threat to the people? No. If you cannot help me, this is what thing will lead me to it. Because I'm about to lose out of my mind right now. I'm losing it before it went down, catch me. That man shook my hand. He said, you know what? I like the way you express the idea of this thing and how you explain it. And how long you been in this country? 20 years. Okay. He let me in. The people, my family heard it, that I am in a Christian-based program. So the first rumor that started around the town is Mohammed became a Christian. And then I wrote on Facebook saying that the day I was butt naked and hungry and I couldn't eat, I couldn't hear, I come and ask for you guys to pray for me about the God you guys talking about. Read the Quran to me or something. Shake me off. There's something holding me down. This is not me, because I was a technical kid who do things. I don't do things physically. Smart. When I graduated high school, the job was a medical assembly thing. I like to put things together, medical devices. I sit down on a chair, make my $20 per hour by playing with something. And when people get out of work tired, it's like me, I just left the house because I was sitting under the AC and I was just clicking some things. The white man knows my ability, what I'm capable of doing. They put me in a location. They look out for me. And that's what they're good at it. The American people, if you're sick, they'll give you a medicine. If you need a healing, and you're not a religious to their religion, you're Muslim, they will heal you. They told me there is a curse on you. Somebody is trying to eliminate you with this alcohol, and this thing is coming from your own family. There is envy and jealousy going on about the heritage. So I didn't even know there was a bigger player that's pushing me to a side, trying to ditch me. But when I prayed to the Lord and the Spirit come back to me and my pieces are together, I see everybody what they did, what their mission is. But instead of retaliating, I took the patience and the faith. I said, you know what? You deal with it. It's your creation. They like to create some messed up stuff. Since you give me a chance until today, I will go in this program. I will finish it. So I called the tribe leader now while I was in the program. The old man. The old man was threatening me. He's telling me, now you're in a program where they take your culture away. And you know we die for our culture. I know, gee, I didn't
The
need
old
my...
man is your dad you're talking about?
No, this man is a tribe leader.
Okay.
Is a tribal leader that is a headman right now, but he got old. So I'm trying to call him and fix him, tell him that as a son, as a tribe, it's just I was a little bit down. I'm getting up. I'm preparing myself. You guys be patient until then. But they say we need you as a man. What are you up to? Okay, I'm up to this right now. I'm on a recovery. Under any condition, I'm not going to leave this program. Because this is a game changer for me.
Mm-hmm.
So the game changer in your life is something you have to take it serious. For me, I'm fixing myself. But what I didn't know was the envy and jealousy coming from my own people. And they trying to hold me from going to the recovery so I can be in that mess. Nichape tu askari. Nichape askari niende jail. Now mimi, I'm not a prison type of person. I go into the county, I will patiently wait, date after date for the court. I try to explain my situation by writing to the judge, by letting him know that I'm a good person. I volunteer in the jailhouse. I show them a moral turpitude of who I am when I'm sober. The true color come out. The energy I carry and the things I do. And then I even call the Muslims and Christians to a place where we sit down and argue about the Bible and the Quran. And I tell them the reason why we do this is just to learn how to communicate with one another. When one is talking, one should listen. This is how our elders do it in Africa. They sit down and they chop it up. So people talk, they talk, we talk, we exchange a word. So when my family hear me talking to a Christian man and using a verse from the Bible about when Moses came through and eliminated Pharaoh, what the Jewish people be going through at that time, they did it with the patience and endurance until Moses get there. Pharaoh was a man with the power, but when he come to the one up there, he's nothing. So, he let me in, I walked into it, I stayed for 28 days, I graduated, then I went to another program. The other program, There are devil worshippers. Some believe in alien. Some are Christian. And they're not afraid. They will tell you. Wanakwambia tu kweli. Mimi Mungu yangu ni Satan. They will tell you. I check him. We will play silently a little bit. Next thing I know, something will speak out of him. I use his own mouth to speak to the level where he will say, I am from another nation, just leave us alone. We're in a different nation. We're not pushing you. Why are you being bothered? I mean, ameelewa, mimi nimejua he's up to something. And me, I like to dig into those kind of things until the truth come up. And when I dig into that, I don't even say no word. I'll be praying inside, the word of God, and next thing I know, the person will tell the truth. So, don't let nobody stop you. If you're a Muslim and you want to go to a Christian recovery,
go. As long as
go.
you're getting help.
You're getting help, go. Because what the Muslim brother will do to you, number one, he will just tell a lot of bullshit about you to make you look bad in the community.
Not all of them.
Not all of them,
It's just
but
maybe a
I've
few
seen
individuals here and there.
Mingiao. I'm talking about. I walked into a place. The people in the church, they didn't disturb me. They busy doing their thing, jumping around, talking to their Jesus. But I swear to the one who created me, wallahi, Allah is my witness. When I go to the mosque, they mad about what Allah gave me, my weapon. They all want to take my pet, the lion, because they need that energy to command something. So what they do, left and right, everybody's blowing. While you pray, they blowing at you. I come in with the confidence and good mood and light feeling, and I leave the prayer house with the weight on me. I don't know how is that possible. I'm talking about weight on me, clouded. Then I had to go home and take a shower, pray. Niombe Mungu tafadhali ni nini ameniguza.
Bad energy talking.
Is the energy. Every Muslim is not a bad person. But we do have a lot of Muslim brothers that are ready to corrupt what they can corrupt. They can corrupt your soul, your mind, especially just for the sake of money.
During this period, have you been thinking about, some people when they go to the recovery center, they come out, they are looking for various skills, someone to become artisans, someone to, become teachers or whatever. Is that something that you've thought about while you're still in the recovery?
One thing I have in my nature is I like to stand in front of the people and write something and tell the people something, or we plan something. Like in 3rd grade, I was leader in the class. And when I go to the religious school, I'm always a leader. Wherever I go, I'll be the captain, or I don't want to be in the middle. I want to be up front. I want to tell the people something. Because they like how I use my word wisely sometimes. And when we talking, it's like the bad, we close it, we open the positive, we're talking about good things only. And no energy negative can involve in my network at that certain time. The only option they have is to listen. So the energy, what I mean by that is walking by faith, not by sight. Whichever God you believe in. Hey, God, with his remembrance, when you walk and when you do things in the name of the Lord, there is a big difference. You don't make a mistake. It will go all right. So
do you think of like enrolling in school and?
Yeah, the school was, I have two things in my mind, but I wanted to be a teacher and just go back home and teach something. That's what I love to do. I love to collect the kids, number one. Get these kids, please. I wish everybody speak fluent, good English in Africa, so we can just get together and speak English, you know? Like what I like about Kenya now, in Kenya and in Somalia and Ethiopia, the Ethiopians now, they don't communicate with English unless it's somewhere important in the office. But in Kenya, they use it.
Yeah.
They use it, which is good. And also they can mix the Kiswahili and the English all together. And the way the language Kiswahili is made is like, is a rhythm. I like it. To me, it's a rhythm. So, if anybody is in a situation, please get up, stand up. It's just number one, look at yourself. And then look at your picture 10 years ago. What kind of person were you? You losing or you gaining? But we have to understand that we are not created just to lose. Some things will get lost, but we pass by. But it's better when you put your pieces together and be calm and collective. There is something, that spirit of the alcohol is driving you all right now like this. Go to the pastor, man. He can shake it from you. Any pastor. Every pastor is not a good pastor. But guess what? Put your trust on the one who created you. Tell him, lead me to the righteous person. Because I would like to be the right person. I would like to be righteous. Lead me to the right person. That's when you will get a lead. But you got to follow the lead. For example, I've seen the money, the value of it. Now I want to teach the little kids. You know why? That's a future generation. A future. And what is so beautiful than this, when the kids are just sitting down and they playing and teach them something. You know, 10, 20, 30 kids. I don't know how people look at it, but to me, that's just a big heart. When the little heart just play around you, you as a teacher, you're giving love to these kids. And every kid, they deserve to go to the school. Back then, man, I used to have a trouble somebody buy me a pen. In Ethiopia, a pen is sometimes difficult to get. And on top of that, you have to wash your clothes. On top of that, you got to go get the water. On top of that, you have to walk to the school. And then you walk always with shining these shoes, cleaning the shoes. What is a habit? Who did you born from? Did you have a father who used to a little bit, and you watch and learn? It's not just your father. You see a good man right now, you can make a role model from nowhere. So don't be like someone who role model fall in a brown bottle, because that role model is gonna ditch you and grave you without you knowing.
When you're talking about role model, something that comes to mind is, family. In all this, in your information, what has been the part that family has played? Have they reached out to you? Are you in communication with family?
There is some people that I communicate, and some people that I couldn't do nothing about it. Right now, I lost a brother. I lost him. I call him, he hang up on me. And he's older than me. And I'm trying to tell him always, man, you should know better than that. You know that day that battle started, where it started from? You can't hate me because of a mistake. So we need to fix this thing. I tried, it didn't work. X'd him out, that's it. Because you know what? It's disturbing my peace. My mission for the call is to reunite. They refusing the unity. I have a sisters from another mother and brother from another mother. There are 2 brothers in the United States right now, and 1 from my mom that just got here. But the funny thing is, we all grow up in a different neighborhood. Wewe ukikuja unapigana na mimi niko na this team. The Ethiopian kids. And the Ethiopian kids and the Somali kids, they cool, but they don't like each other. When they get a chance, they will finish each other. You understand me? They have a little beef going on. They call the Amaras Amhara, and then the Amara people call the Somali. They cool, they live together, but when they get a chance, they will finish each other. It's just a kid. But as a human, once you're messing with the bottle, that means you're not a kid no more. You're a grown person. And if a grown person cannot make the right decision for himself, something is not right. It's something simple, probably. You put a water in your brother for 30 days. You just look out for your brother 30 days. You take him on a ride, You make him busy. You chop it up with him. You take the too much time he had in his hand, you took that away, you controlled it. Don't let him even feel that you got the time. Just go on official business and make him busy. Show him the reality. Because when a person stays away from a practice for a long time, he cannot just come back, jump in a game and play the game. On a soccer game or a basketball, whatever it is. You have to practice in order to be better. You want to take a test, you practice first. Things get better.
Okay.
So give a person a training. Be a personal trainer to your brother. Don't leave him because of that bottle. That bottle is just a liquid that man made. But this is your flesh and bone. You cannot separate it. You can separate it, and when you separate your bone. You can separate the bone marrow is still in there. So do a little bit of good for one another. For example, my habit, I was a security job. When I get it drunk and nimeanza hang out with the chokoras, I told all the chokoras, you guys go to sleep, I will be the watchman tonight. I mean, the street is so dangerous and I'm the watchman. Na nikiamuka asubuhi, I don't need to go steal. Wananiletea kila kitu. Because I show the people love. Do something for the people. And people will reach out. Sometimes I don't have no money. People bring me stuff. I know you like this because they know the things I like. Nikiona vitu beautiful, I want it. How do you earn that thing? Valuable? First, build the respect, the relation with the people, your surrounding. Clear the path for the people. Just a small thing, small act. It goes in a long way. For example, like when a judge was trying to deport me one time, he said, this case is bad, you injured a police officer. Ooh, amesema vitu vingi sana. Nikamwambia ngoja, man. You're looking at the situation that just happened 28 days ago. That's not even me, Your Honor. Look at me 10 years ago. What kind of person am I? Someone who would go to the street and collect the keys from the street. Go to the community center and take 2-hour rent. Sometimes I paid out of my pocket. The indoor to rent is $200 for 2 hours. When I collect these keys and just play with them, within the play, we pray. Just to let them know that, hey, there is a time to play and there is a time to pray. We need to charge our faith somehow if we're going to keep going, because without the charge, we can't go. So Kenyans, Tanzanians, all Africans, there are a lot of grown people, spiritually blessed people, who have a vision. We're losing humans, but let's save the humans, especially brothers. Kenya, unatembea huko moja, ameanguka huko, no problem. They don't even get busy on you. But the problem is, don't leave him like that. Pick him up, man. Pick him up. Tell him I was in that shape, brother. I was in the same condition. But what I did?
Be your brother's keeper.
Yeah. Be a brother keeper. Me, when I get confused with the Muslim brothers, I go to the Christian. They tell me, we brother keepers, don't worry. We got you.
We got your
Haki
back.
ya Mungu, they tell me that. We keepers, right? Of course. I like to play with it. It's a good play. Positive energy.
Positive.
That's why when I need Tayo Mufasa Universal, I fit in when I come in. Universal is a tool that open a lot of.
Your energy is magnetic.
Yeah, mi naenda kila mtu.
Muslim,
All of
wherever. Yeah, all of them. You connect so
And
well.
then be original. Don't be slick, lying, deceiving. It's littering. Set your boundary, regulate it.
So like if you were to rate yourself, let's say by 100% or 1 out of 10, this recovery process, where can you place yourself?
Oh,
Right,
the recovery,
as
you
for
want
now.
100%. You want 100%. I even repeat another 28 days. The people, they told me that you the first person who graduated and repeat the program. So I told them I want to test my endurance, my patience. Because every time I get locked up for 8 months, 9 months, and I get out as a shake. Like I have a big beard, and I have this energy. People get away from me. I don't know what they see. But I'm talking about me natembea kama Mufasa tu naambia, excuse me, please. They get out the way.
Yeah. But this 28 days, like you felt like this thing, I got it under control.
I got it because I double checked my transmission. I changed the gear on myself. I looked at it carefully. I took a class called relapse prevention. It will prevent you from relapsing. And the things that trigger the relapse, amenifundisha kila kitu what need to be done, what to be aware of. So once I learned that, it became piece of cake. Naona mtu ako kunya, you want to influence me? Man, I'm not even speaking to what I'm speaking to my God. I'm inside, I'm talking about, Father, lead me away from this one. Or I can be present and I can be strong and I'm not going to touch that. And then I pray.
So let's talk about the social status of Mohar, because a lot of parents, your parent looking at you, those parents wanasema wanataka wajukuu, wanataka mama kuona mama, is it something that you're thinking about, after this recovery? Are you thinking about, settling down in a family, or you still have some time to go, or do you already have somebody,
Yeah.
who is Mohar in all this?
I just finished the recovery and properly stopped it. I like to go with the plan. I have a plan. I have a target. And this target is to gain knowledge.
Okay.
Sometimes I do some things that I never been educated for. I measure things and I cut things. And the people at the construction, they just hire me in Texas. Whenever I need to go do something for 5 hours, the Mexican people, I call them, wananipeleka. Tunafanya kazi ya 5 hours. Tunachukua 150 for the coffee for the day. Maybe 50 for mama if she needed. I used to send a bill on daily basis, not like monthly. Mimi na mamangu tunaongea sahi. Oh, okay, mpesa. Hebu chukua hiyo mpesa kidogo. It's like, to me, that's a queen of the queens. That's a lady, number one lady. You understand? She knows my situation. She knows my situation. When I get mad, she knows I'm going to burn the house down, grab my house down. I will come back until she stops me. But she tell me, hey, you know what? That young ageness and that thing you are doing is gone. Saiwa when muzee. It's time for you to have a kid. It's time to settle down. If you healed, that's it. All that bad spirit is gone away from you. Right now, focus on like a high schooler who just graduated. Sasa nimepanga vitu, shule iko hapa, part-time kazi lazima hiyo ingie. to become a teacher. That's it.
Wonderful.
Because I will be happier when I teach someone and give a youngsters a good heads up about what this life about. Yeah, life. People say life is this and that, but me, I looked at it at a 4 season. In life, you learn from the past.
You learn from the past.
You prepare for the present. No, you take care of the present. And then you prepare for the future. Mimi nime eliminate moja zaidi, nime learn. Nimechomeka, nime learn.